Welcome to Math 24/7. In today's segment, we are going to learn how to prepare for an exam or quiz in a math class. Do you have test anxiety? Well, welcome to the club. Most people have some sort of test anxiety. If we didn't, then we didn't really care about the class, or it was not that important to us. Having test anxiety is what makes us humans. Actually, having anxiety during an exam prepares us for real life. How? Well, think about a doctor doing an open heart surgery for the first time, or even the 100th time. Don't you think this doctor would have some sort of anxiety? Now, what about a business person making some big financial decisions about her company? Wouldn't she have some anxiety? Or a fireman going into a burning building trying to rescue a person? Wouldn't he have some kind of anxiety? And the answer is yes, of course they would. However, the difference is how they manage that anxiety. And that's what I'm going to talk about next. I have found over the years that if students are able to recreate a testing atmosphere, then it will help them when it comes to taking the actual quiz or exam. For example, in sports or in theater, the players or actors go through the play several times. Why do they do this? So when they actually perform the play in a real situation, they know exactly what to do because they practiced it several times before. It is the same thing when taking an exam or a quiz. Here are my suggestions. Step 1. Pick problems of varying degrees of difficulty and write them on a sheet of paper. Step 2. Study and practice those problems as if your life depended on it. Step 3. When you're ready, then write those same problems on another sheet of paper and test yourself. Step 4. Place yourself in a quiet room or in an area where nobody will disturb you. Step 5. Next, test yourself with the clock for 15 to 20 minutes and see if you can do the same problems on your own without looking at your notes or book. Note 1. If you get stuck on the problem, skip it and go back to it later. Don't spend all your time and effort on one problem. Don't exhaust all your energy on one problem. Attack the problems that you know how to do first and then work on the other problems that are going to take some time or are going to be difficult to do. Note number 2. If you get stuck on a problem or didn't know what to do, then that means you need to go back and study and practice those same problems again and again. Specifically, try to identify the gap or what part of the problem is giving you some difficulty. Are you rusty on factoring? Is it the quadratic formula? Again, try to identify the gap, or maybe it's a term that's causing this difficulty on this problem. Note number 3. If you do this enough times, then your test anxiety will lessen, or you will know how to cope with it better, because now you are in a better position to take an exam or quiz. First, you will probably see the same type of problems on the real assessment. Second, the difference now is you are prepared and you know what to do. Thank you. Hope that helps. Please like and subscribe to Math 24/7.